Cancer, what you got, a fish or an STD? Really don't know. Or Steve, Stephen, Sarah, Sassy, Sandra, Casano, Casino, gambling, addict, drug addicts, addiction or confliction. Don't know, you could be rapping, could be Eminem, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. How you guys doing? Captain Jack Frost, Cop Frost, Frosty, the Snowman. Some of you could be snowing, or from Snowdon, or something like that, or snowed in. Is it snowing in different places? Don't know. Place, fish. Anyway, what have you got? You've caught something. Or is it thing, or is it Steve's? I've caught someone's attention. I'm getting the attention of someone because I've caught their eye, and they're looking at me, and they're what? They're looking at me, and they're watching me, and you've caught my attention. Now you have got my attention. Now I realise that you're being serious. Ooh, serious Sam, Sassy Sarah, Steve, Sandra, Casano, Sino, S. Anybody's got S in their name. Superman, even Clark, or even Kent, but like, or from Kent, from London. But like, you've got my attention now. Okay, so now I've got time for you because I've been busy, and I've now got some time for you. So someone's got loads of time on their hands, time after time, or time me kangaroo down, sport, someone from Australia or that way, or time me up, which would be a fish and a Pisces. But yeah, they've got loads of time. Now, I've been expressing this through Virgo reading and also Libra reading, and the same message seems to be coming out through your one. Someone that is here, that is either a Life Path 7 or a Cancerian, or relating to, has loads of time for someone, which means that time is the biggest asset that you have for a person. Could be a Life Path 4 or a Scorpio person, or within their chart somewhere, or Charlotte. It means that they have loads of time to give you because their assets are probably good enough to be able to give you plenty of time. Time is the biggest thing and worth most in life is time. Why is it? Because it is precious. It's more precious than gold or even a ring and over 7 days. So when a person has time for you, it means that they care about you, they love you, they want to speak to you, they want to talk to you, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So that if they're wasting their time, then you get a 7 energy, right? Which means that, am I wasting my time, or are you taking up all of my time? But like, if I'm giving you my time and I'm giving you my effort, then I'm willing to put F for Steph and Jeff, but I'm willing to put time into you, okay? But are you willing to put time into me? So something here is about someone that's very giving, very loving of their time because they have plenty of it to give a person, okay? So it's precious, okay? So whoever it be, don't waste it. Don't waste the opportunity. Don't waste away. Don't fade away, okay? Because time that they're giving you is precious to them, meaning that you mean a lot to this person. If they're giving you plenty of time, okay? Time after time as well, which means if they're talking to you quite a lot and they're giving you all of their time, or you are, okay, and they're giving you all of their time, and they're like, no, I've got time for you, blah, 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 it means that they actually give a shit. Okay, so that's good. So let's see. Cancer, Lucy, Laura, Lucifer, a Capricorn. I'm a leprechaun. Someone could be from Ireland. Happy St. Patrick's Day for the other day. St. Patrick, Fitzpatrick, Fitzgerald, Francine, Francesca, okay, Franny, someone's got a nice fanny, and I don't mean a backside, not if you're from Britain, Brian, Beth, Bethy, Bethlehem, spit on it, spit the dog, Scotland, spit on it, just spit on it, is it dry? Are you all dried up? Are you eating prunes or prudish? I'm like, oh, I'm very prudish. You ain't going to get any then, are you? Here, I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Could be eating fruit. Fruit of the loom. Someone wants to eat someone's womb, or coming out of their womb, or their womb is shriveled up like a date here, or they've got a date. Shriveled up womb? What's that? Shriveled up. It's shriveled. Sausage? Shriveled sausage. Don't know. Shriveling up like a prune. So is it like getting older? Tell me about it. Like getting older? Are you shoving Botox in your lips? But like getting older? Shriveling up? Getting old. Getting too old for this shit. Danny Glover, Life Path 7. Old. Have you seen that film on Netflix called Old? Bunch of people. They all went to the seaside, and it was a horror film. I love horror films. They went to the seaside. It's called Old. And all of a sudden, the kids ran off and they're like, this is a really good beach. They're like, what are all these phones and laptops doing in the sand? Like, don't know, people must have left them. Well, there's a fucking lot of them. So the kids run off into this cave and then they come back out, like, in about 5 minutes, like, 17 years older. And you're like, who the fuck is that? And you're like, it's me, Dad. You're like, Jesus Christ, I haven't seen you in a long time, boy. So it's 5 minutes ago. You're like, that's not you. So some of you might be visiting children or something, or you haven't seen them in a long time, and you're like, Jesus Christ, I haven't seen you, well, at all, and I haven't even seen you at all in the flesh. So that relates to another one where we went in the flesh, that was to do with Pink Floyd. Or I haven't seen you at all, or I haven't seen you in a long time. Okay, cool, I haven't seen you in a while, Kinwell. But, like, I haven't seen you in a while, okay? So it's like, that I haven't seen you in a while. So you must know someone, but you just haven't seen them in a while. So is it someone visiting, or is it parents, grandparents, or children, or is it a love interest? And you're like, cool, I haven't heard or seen from you in a while. Like, how have you been? Like, blah, 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 so on and so forth, right? Seems to be your message, seems to me like you live your life like a candle in the wind. Dana, Dinah, Dan, anyway, it's got D in the name. Never know where to go to, where the rain came in. Lorraine, Kelly, Keely, Kaylee, Casey, Cassano. But I would have liked to told you when I was just... I would like to have told you, or Holden, or Amanda. But, like, I would love to have told you. I would love to have told you this before, but I never did. Someone may not have, like Maynard or Maney, but they may not have told someone from the past how much someone meant to them. And they're kind of like, I would love to have told you when I was younger, but I didn't. Or I would love to have told you before, but I never actually have told you what you mean to me. And I've never told you before, but you mean a lot. Charlotte? Sorry, I'm speechless. It's kind of like this shock. It's like, wow, I'm speechless. I didn't know that you had a thing for me, Steve. But I didn't know that you had a thing for me. Like, I didn't realise. It's kind of like, yeah, I've liked you for a long time, but I haven't told you. Like, why? Something like that. Me love you long time. Is it something from like China or something like that? China in your hands. It's like it's in my hand. The cup is in my hand. Someone wants to offer to someone, and they're kind of like, I never got to told you. I never told you something. Like, I never told you it. Steve. It might be Stephen. But, like, I never told you something, and I've never told you... Somebody here doesn't know something. Okay, why do I keep hearing my own name? Well, I am a Life Path 7. But, like, why... I keep hearing this, and it is freaky sometimes, because, trust me, I channel for my own shit. And I keep hearing, like, things happening to me. Right, sorry if it's bothering your reading, but I keep hearing, like, I wish I could have told you something before, and an Aquarian or a Leo placement, or one of you do, and a place and a fish, and I would have liked to have told you, but I was too young, but I would have liked to have told you, but I was just a kid. But the candle burned out long before the legend ever did. Marilyn Monroe, Marilyn, Melissa Maria, Michael Jackson, but the legend, you're a legend. I am legend. I am Michael. But like legend ever did. So what's his name? Legend 2. Will Smith, or Will or Bill. That's my surname. Well, my middle name. Will or Bill Smith, or S. And I would have liked to have told you, but I was too wrapped up in someone else, or too wrapped up in my own shit. And I never really got to tell you what I meant. Or I never got to speak to you, or there was just not enough time. I mean, is it an old timer and someone's lost a loved one here? And they're like, because it's like a candle in the wind, because Marilyn Monroe, he wrote that song for Diane when she died. And it's kind of like, I would love to have told you, but I was just too arrogant to tell you something. Or my ego was in the way. Or is it someone that's lost a loved one and I never got to tell you because I was too young, and we didn't start contacting until it was too late. Jodie Foster? Any J, Joe, Juliet, like J, or F? Steph, Jeff, Steph, but like, it's too late, baby, it's too late. It's too late, baby. Is it too late? It's kind of like someone's like in a rush because it's kind of like, or from Russia, but like, is it too late or is it not? Is it Piscean? But is it too late? Like, I don't know if you're with someone or not. And is it too late for me to tell you? Or is it too late for me to take you? A mate? So is it like a friend? Magic friend. Magic Mike? But magic friend? And is it too late for me to tell you? Is it too late? Because it feels like someone hasn't told someone something. Like they haven't told someone something and they're like, I don't know if it's too late for me to tell you this, but... And I don't know how or why that message is coming through for someone. Like, is it too late for me to speak to you? Is it too late to accept something from me? Is it too late as a relationship with you? Or is it, like, are you with someone? Are you... So it's kind of like someone knows someone, but they don't. Like, they know of someone, but they actually don't know the person. Right. Or is it too late to reconcile? Because it feels like there's someone's getting away. Or someone feels as if they're getting away from them. And it's kind of like that I need to tell you something before you go. Like, before you go away, I need to tell you. Or before someone else gets you, I need to let you know. And before this happens, there's something that I have to say. You're once, twice, 3 times a Pisces. And I love Gemini or Capricorn. And I love you. Yes, you're once, twice, 3 times a lady. And I love you. I love you. Lionel? Anybody's got L in their name? Like Lucy or Lucifer or Capricorn? Lionel Richie. Rachel? Richard Evans Baratina or R, any R in their name also. Ralph. Yeah, you once, twice, 3 times a lady. And I love you. I love you. Alchemy, Natalie. Anyway, cool, I'm getting emotional. I'm so emotional, baby. Every time I think of you. Why am I hearing Diana Ross also? Ross Kemp, someone from London. Kent. Stoke-on-Trent. Stoke. Wokingham. Stoke-on-Trent. Stoke. Ross Kemp. Ross. Or Camp, someone that's in a same-sex relationship. Or like... There's energies of like Britain here. Britain. Like Kemp, Camp, Kent. It's like London area. Like Kent. Ken. Name Ken. Kenny. Everett. Ooh, all in the most possible taste. Someone's got a nice taste. Taste. Or tats. Someone's got a nice tat. Come on, let's have a look at your tats. Well, they're right here. Go on then, let's have a look. Come on, let's have a look at your tats. Let's have a look at your spuds. I mean, if you're going to show me your tats, you might as well show me your spuds too, right? Let's see. Anyway, let's see. Cancer. What's going on with Cancer, please? For the next 48 hours. 7 of Swords. You're just getting away from someone. Or they're just getting away from you. It's kind of like, I can feel you pulling away from your chakras and readers. He's like, they're going to get away. If you don't hurry up, they're going to get away. Maybe go with someone else. It's like, well, I'm going to have to hurry up if I want this person. I'm going to have to act now to get them because they could be gone. Okay? And it's like that. It's like that unknowing knowing. Like, have they gone? Or, like, take me now or lose me forever. Like, you're going to have to take this choice now or make this choice now or lose it. Snooze or lose. You snooze, you lose. So it could be a situation like that. Okay? Like, I'm not afraid not. Okay? But it could be a Pisces, but I'm not afraid to detach and go somewhere else if you're not interested. You know, but it's kind of like either way, I kind of need to know whether I'm coming or going. Like, what am I doing? Okay, because if you want me, I can turn around and come back. But if not, then I'm, going to keep going this way. Okay. Walk this way, walk this, like Run DMC, D, M or C. Anybody's got D in their name, M in their name, or C in their name. Okay. Say my name, bitch. Say my name. You want to watch this person, he calls out your names and everything. Right, Michael, say my name. Michelle, Michael, Michelle, Mabel, someone from France. I love French people. Oh, I do love French people. Imagine being with a French good-looking woman. Bonjour. Oh, God, just say that once more. Oh, Michel, ma belle, Simon, qui vont très bien ensemble. Très bien ensemble. Like, oh, would I? Right here. It might be someone's accent. Like, they've got a really nice accent. It could even be British. Oh, I love your accent. Quand on en blanc? Yeah, Dave, nice one. You're like, what? Coulez-vous en coulez-vous? You're like, yeah, I can know that one. That's the only one that I fucking realised at school. Enculé. Enculez-vous? Yeah, enculez-vous too. Yeah. Right here. So let's see. I love you. Yeah. I love you too. Well, I'd love to stay, but because it's looking at the two going, you want to too? Yeah, well, yeah. Here, let's have a look. What are we looking at? Oh, see, I told you, Cancer. Someone's dying for the pussy. Leo or an Aquarian, but someone that's very, well, it can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Those are paradox numbers connected to this. If it's a Sag, it's a Taurus, a life path 5. Leo, Aquarius, life path 8. Sagittarius, Aries, Scorpio, life path 4. So it can be anybody, but it can be like, I'm looking back at that thinking, fuck, would I? But like, do you want me or don't you? Do you want to be with me? I'm the one who wants to be with you. It's kind of like, well, don't go. It's like, please don't go. It's like, don't go. It's just started. Someone wants to talk to this person constantly, like, do you want to or do you not want to? Or like, what? Like, I don't know whether I'm staying with you or going with you or if I am with you or like, what are we building up? Some sort of like rapport? And this kind of person's like, no, I'm hot for you. And it's kind of like, well, you might be hot and you might be really good looking, but, I need you to give me some attention. Okay, it's kind of like, well, I'm trying to get your attention. Yeah, in what way? Right here. I want you to come back. I don't want you to go. Right, so let's see. Cancer or life path 7, what they got coming up for the next 48. So the Wheel of Fortune is definitely on your guys' side here. So it's kind of like, well, luck is on my side. It's like, oh, well, I'd be lucky to be with you, Lucy, or Laura or Louise. It's like, I am so lucky to be with you, but I need to know that. But I would be with you, 100%, yeah. It's kind of like, well, you're a lucky person. Like, well, if luck is on my side and you're on my side, then luck is going to be, well, a lucky fuck for one, but it'll be kind of like, well, if luck is faming the fortune and you're fortunate enough to be with someone, because they know their own worth. They're kind of like, well, I know my own worth. I know that my own time is precious and it's worth its weight in gold. And I will give you that if you want it, but do you? Right? Let's see. Because 7s here, I do this as a life path 7, right? I will put so much effort into people and my time and my effort, even for free. People that know me on here, I've given people readings for free when they've been really, I'm not telling this to everybody, where I want everybody to ask for something for fucking free. That's why I don't nationally fucking give it out. But like, you know, I've been known quite a few times to give people things for free, time, effort, you know, talking to them and God knows what else in order to get to know them, right? I give that for free, right? But me, when I'm doing things, when it comes to like relationships or whichever way around it is, right? I kind of think, okay, I've got to put my own ego out the way and think, how much time have I got that I can put into you? Okay. And if I like the vibration and I like the voice and I like everything else that I like, and I think, oh, okay, I can work with you because I can heal. I can heal. But sometimes I can gauge in my intuition and it'll kick off and I think this is going to be a right job getting through to someone, and then I'll make up my own mind. Is this connection good or is it a bad connection? And I can only do that by seeing someone, hearing them and knowing them and getting to know them. And I can know then if my time is worth putting into someone. I'll just pick it up. It might come across as arrogant and shit and everything else, but that's where I'll start thinking to myself here, okay, I can give you all of this that you want, but it depends on how it's received. If it's given back with respect and love and care and it's taken into consideration, I can give it all day long. Okay, but if it isn't and I get these spidey senses, disconnect, off onto the next one. It's just a part of what I've become when I've become the last part of my 7. Now I'm 47. Now I'm 47. Well, when I was 30, but like when I'm now 47, I've turned more masculine to the point where I'm like, well, I've got all day long, baby. Okay, but I am on a journey myself. Okay, so I also have to consider myself. So me, I give people so long to be able to apply effort into me, and if they don't, I'm out. Okay, and I can judge people like that, and it can be bad, right? But it can be like where I'm like, no, this isn't a good connection. Okay, I need to form a good connection with someone to be able to heal, right? To heal, to go through something with someone. I can tell just like that. Yeah. Okay. That's using one's intuition. Whether it's meant to be or whether it isn't meant to be, or whether it's like, you know, but it's detaching. It's like someone that has a good way to detach very quickly from an energy if it doesn't feel right. They'll use their own intuition and think, no, this just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. Okay. Now, that can make this person think, no, don't go. Like, I really do. And you're like, oh, okay, you do, right? So, let's see. Because this 7 here is looking over the shoulder at this king to think, well, I'm trying to get your attention, and if you want it and you're giving me it, then I'll give you it back. I'll come back into your life. I'll be in your life. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, I'm just popping out for a minute. Right, but I'll be back, right, here for more. So it's kind of like that. Like, I'm a little bit busy at the moment, but I will definitely get back to you. Right, here. Let's see. Yeah, there you go, Cancer. So you're talking to someone. There could be a new person here. Both of you could have just walked out on a circumstance and you've just literally just bumped into this person. Like, where the fuck did you come from, Dave? And you're kind of like, Khalid, right? But like, where did you come? Oh, is it Jason? Oh, I can't remember. But like, you know, where the fuck did you come from? And you're like, well, I just come from a very bad relationship. Did you? Yeah. Well, we have that in common, right? Let's see. Cancer. What's going on with Cancer this week, please? Sorry. The next 48, you're talking to someone here. This person could have children. They might be taking it into consideration that they have children, and that might be why there's a little bit of hesitation. But there can be many other things. The wheel of fortune can mean distance from north, south, west, east, like travelling, energies, long distance relationship, long distance discussions, all of that kind of thing. But it's also a plan, but it's also getting to know someone on a better level through friends first. So this is someone that sends a message, and as soon as they've seen it, they give it back straight away. As soon as I see that you've left a message, this person replies immediately. They're not one to hesitate. Like, bing, okay, blah, blah, blah. Bing, straight back, right? Straight back, like, because they're interested in someone, okay? So it means that you're not waiting around for an answer of someone, right? Now, if that relates to, like, a friend, or if it relates to a possible lover or a connection, you don't have to wait around long before this person would knock your eyeballs straight off your ear. You'd be like, where the fuck has my head gone? It happened that quick and that fast that this person makes a move on me that quick and that fast that it's, like I said, it's there. It's there. Does it last? Don't know. Depends on the pair of you here. Okay. What you talk about, what the other person wants, whether they want you, whether you want them, or whether it's just friendship. Okay. But I will say that friendships can blossom into bigger energies, right? Because you have to build up a rapport with someone. You have to get to know them, okay? Because you can't be like, you're right, yeah, you, brilliant. Do you want a relationship? Do you want to fuck? And you're like, yeah, go on then. And you're like, okay, brilliant. And then you kind of like, a month later, like, okay, now I wish I'd have like got to know you first before we decided to be in a relationship. And you're kind of like, well, yeah, I think I'm feeling that way too. Right? Because you have to have things in common. You can only build up things of chemistry by doing chemistry, right? You have to put a bit of yourself into them and connect it and think, oh, what's going on with that? Well, that mixes well. Yeah, don't it? Yeah, it's because you put the right amount of consistency into me. That's why. You're like, no, this isn't a test tube baby, it's sperm, right? It's kind of like, well, what are you going to put into me? Well, I'll tip that into you. It might be a Sagittarius, okay, or a Libra maybe, but picking up more Sagittarian energy, right? I'm picking up, right, well, if you've got that, you know, and you put that into there and that mixes well, you think, I'll drink from your cup, Dave. And you're like, I'll drink from yours too. Cheers. Right? So what do you get? A 3 of cups. Right? Let's see. Cancer, what they got coming up for the next 48. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. Well, you're lucky if you've got all these placements like I do. Aries 3 times, Gemini 3 times, Virgo 3 times, Scorpio 3 times. 3 times a lady, I love. So this person knows exactly what they're doing. They're very well, this is not an overeducated idiot, okay? This is someone that is a stoic, has their own company, has their own business, knows what they're doing, leads the way, which means they will take your ears off as quick as shit. I've noticed, before I found out that I had this 3 times in my chart, I always wondered, why am I so passionate and driven, and in my job, in my work, why am I always willing to look for a relationship and think, fuck, if it's there, baby, I'm taking it. Whoa, just quick like that. Well, I do know if I had Sag, like, as well, first house Neptune, but mainly because of 3 energies of this all flowing through my veins and loins. Right, so business, saprophilia, well-educated, okay, knows what they're doing, can guide someone very well, very good at entrepreneurship, can say, look, I think you're wasting your time in this area, but if you was to just tweak it a little bit and do that, I think that would be a really good opportunity to you. But why would that be? Because they get to know someone first and think, okay, well, let's throw a few ideas around. Okay, let me get to know you a little bit and find out what you're good at and what you're not good at and how you communicate. And then these 2 people here get to know each other, where this person's kind of like, well, I'm a very grounded, stable father figure. Okay, where they come up as grounded, where they're sensible. A father figure, someone that can look after children, but stable enough for a stable relationship at least, because it's a grounded energy. It means that it will not go anywhere, okay, and it can be a father or a mother or a grandfather, but it means a long time, okay, so because it's 4. Scorpio energy, okay, but Aries, right? So it can mean that I've been with this person a long time, or I could be with this person for a long time, or I can speak to this person for a very long time, and I can get a hell of a lot of information from this person because they know their shit, right? Because they know what they're talking about, right? Here. So they're no idiot, right? They're no idiot. They're not like, oh, I'm going to stay around for 2 minutes and I'm off. Like, no, not one of those people. Committed. Looking for a commitment also. So let's go down, Cancer. Let's quickly show you what you've got, me lovely lots, because what we got, 30 minutes on the clock. On your marks, get set, go. What is this 7 of Swords for Cancer? Why do they have that here? So 10 of Wands. This person is, like I said, they're wondering, is it going to be that much effort that you want me to put into you? Like, I'll put this effort into you or not, and I will do that. And I will work hard with you if you want me to. But if you don't, then I'm going to have to, like, drop this burden. Okay. So they will continue to come forward, okay? They work extremely hard. This person is really busy, okay? Work life, home life, park life, cutting down on their exercise, on their pork rind, mate, okay? Doing some exercise, getting out the house, working, doing all of the above. And they will put that effort into someone. They definitely would do that, okay? If they had time, that's what I'm saying. If this person could take time out of their day with all of what they have to do, and they can do that, and they take time off this, they will do it time and time for you, for this person. So like this is me, right? And I work day in and day out, and I'm up night and day, fucking working and working and working and working. Okay, doing this, making music, doing private readings, doing Patreon, doing everything else, trying to help people out, trying to be a guide, trying to be an advisor, trying to do all of this, right? If I take time out of my day for you, you want to think yourself lucky. I'm not kidding. I'm not a person that bats about the shit, me. If I take my time out my day, it's because I'm serious, right? And if I'm not, and I don't give you it, you got time of day. It's the way it is. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is when you're a stable masculine person. Okay. But what on the good side of it, and you're on the good side of this person, you'll know it, because they'll give you that time. Okay. They will take time out of their day to do that for you. I will drive all night to get to you. I will drive all night just to be with you. Okay, so they would travel to be with this person here. They would. Well, they'd definitely consider it. If it was a long way and they think, oh, well, I feel safe, as long as I get to know you first, and I feel that this be safe for me to come over to see you or be with you, yeah, of course I would. But I need to know first. I need to, need to get to know you first. Yeah. What's the King of Wands? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Everything's gravy, baby. This person is looking for an opportunity, seeking for a relationship. What's the Wheel of Fortune for Cancer, next 48? Yeah, well, you're both single, but you're kind of like getting to know one another. It's a good vibe. It's kind of a good vibration, because it's kind of like I feel really good when I'm around you, right? But it could be like a luxurious woman or man. This person can also live the life of luxury, which means that they have quite a lot of money, Johnny, but they have a lot of money. So they can live a really nice, healthy lifestyle. Okay, their lifestyle could be bougie, but like, in order to be able to keep up with that, you've got to have like money to be able to live this way here. Okay, because this means I can afford nice things, or I just love nice things. But I love someone to look nice appearance and all of that sort of stuff. Like, I like someone that takes care of themselves, right? Here. Let's see. Attractive can be a Nine of Pentacles, but it can also be someone that's got a healthy vibration, a healthier life. Okay, what they're looking for is a healthy connection. What's the Knight of Cups? Yeah, wow, it's there. Sagittarian for me. Life Path 5, Sagittarius or Taurus. Obviously Aries there for Scorpio. Aries, Leo, Aquarian, 8, maybe. Okay. So it's all bred within each other's chart here. But there's optimism, there's passion, there's charismatic energy. There's feeling really good about someone here. They can be very charming here. What's the Page of Cups? Yeah, these people, baby. They're bing, 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 straight away here. Texting, messaging. Like I said, as soon as this one thinks about sending a message, they do. Straight away, bam, to this one. This one sees it, and when they have time, they reply straight back to this one. And then this one, as soon as they've seen it, they reply straight back to this one here. When there's time within the day. So you're talking to someone here throughout your day here. What's the Emperor? Why is the Emperor here? Cool. 5 of Swords. That's a turn up for the books. Is it a bookkeeper? Or is it some sort of a keeper? Father's keeper? A father or mother? Stepfather? Step-husband? Someone that I've been trying to get away from. This can be you or the person that you're dealing with, talking with. That they're trying to get away from this 5. That's why this 7 carries a 5. Right? Right in its hands. Trying to get away from this. Right? So it can mean at one point you or they were with a, well, like I said, it could be a Life Path 5, Taurus, Sag. Could be a Scorpio or an Aries person within their chart, Cancer, Life Path 7. But this, like I said, this is also, are you going to fight for me or not? Like, do you want a relationship? Not actually fight with each other. I mean, are you going to fight for me? Do you want my attention, or are you getting it off someone else? What's the 5 of Swords? Why is the 5 of Swords? 9 of Cups. Because someone, I don't know, like I said, it's there but they just don't know if it's going anywhere. Like, if it is going anywhere, like, is it just staying put? Is there any action towards this? Because it is, but this is only the next 48 hours. But like I said, this is like, I'm motivated in order to come towards you, but do you want me to continue to put that effort? Do you want me to come and see you? Do you want me to move? I can't move. I have to stay here. Okay, so do you want me to come to you then? You know, because this is someone that stays where they are, which means living. Where they live, where they are, their job, the house, the home, what they've invested in, they do that there. And they do it well where they are. So it can mean, do you want to move in with me? Or do you want to come and see me? Do you want to travel at some point? Will this be a stable relationship together if we lived together? Like, but there would need to be a discussion and a plan that is drawn up with each other to say, well, this is a sturdy connection. It's a stable one. It's like, it doesn't really want to go anywhere. But it's kind of like, oh, well, if you're not prepared to travel and I'm not prepared to travel and neither of us want to, and that's impossible, then it becomes more of a discussion, is that possible? Okay. But it can mean multiple different things. But anyway, there you go, Cancer. There's your next 48-hour reading. If you want your whole weekly reading, you will find that over on Patreon. And it was done yesterday for everybody. So if you're already over there, you've more than likely already seen it. But your weekly reading, if wanting to join, is over on Patreon. And that is the silver or the gold tier. Gold tier has all the teaching videos on it that the silver tier doesn't. But they both have weeklies and monthly tarot. If you don't want to join that and you can't help me out there because that's what pays me the most, if you can't do that and you really want to join the join button, for the join button it's different than Patreon. It's very cheap. It's like $2 or $3 and you get loads of secret stuff. I'm not going to tell you all what it is because you have to join to find out what it is. When you're on there, you'll know. It's only $2 or $3 to join. Okay, but you do also get one question per month per person. I need a very quick answer, 3 or 4 cards. Can you tell me how someone feels about me, Steve? Yep, bam, there you go. Can you just tell me this question, please? Blah, blah, blah. A few cards, there you go. So you get one a month, right? But you also get special stuff that I throw over there that you guys will like if you're there. So thanks very much. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.